it's me, Trevor. I said I would try to create more videos as I go in the future, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'll be honest, as of right now, the time of filming this, I haven't even put out my first video. Hopefully by now, if you're watching this, I probably did put out my first video, so that's excellent. It's been really hard to try to think of ideas that I could film to make things at least somewhat interesting, but honestly, I think going forward, I'm just gonna film what I think is right or film what I think is the best thing to film. Like today, I had a sudden burst of motivation in two ways. First thing, I don't like looking at the body that I am in. I don't think I'm one of the worst looking people ever. I definitely think I have qualities that people might think attractive, but regardless of that, I don't like looking at myself. And part of that is just due to the little man chub I got going on here in my chest and belly area, so I'm looking to hopefully get rid of it. In the past, I have gone through personal training, I've gone through just regular weight training, I've tried to do a diet and count calories, but I was never able to stick with any of them. And that's a big problem for me. I'm usually not good at sticking to things, especially when they're new or out of my comfort zone. But being in this quarantine, being kind of trapped in the house and not really having much to do, starting a little bit late, I decided I want change, not only in just what I'm doing with creating some videos, but also in my body. I wanted to change it, or at least start to make change, and hopefully maybe these two go hand in hand. The more I do some videos and create some things for YouTube or for myself, the more I'm able to keep to myself to work out and do a little bit of things here and there. So today I got the sudden burst of energy to start working out just in home. I've already tried to drink a little bit more water this week, more than I do like sugary drinks, so that is a big plus. I'm thinking about what I'm eating, not really doing anything too crazy yet, thinking about what I'm eating. Today I started a little workout. I started off with stretching, then I did some squats, about 50 squats. I did 50 push-ups. I did 50 lunges, and then I held 2 planks for 30 minutes each. And even though the camera may not show it, I am a sweaty and somewhat carpet burned mess. Let's hope I can stick to 50 of those every other day, maybe eventually every day, and then maybe eventually get on the weights so that I can reduce all of this. Because it's not super pretty to look at, and I'm looking to change myself. So with this little burst of energy that I got, I really did want to start making change, hopefully for the better, and I hopefully stick with it. But I just wanted to show you something that I think is like the bane of my existence, but it's also something that I truly and actually love, and it's actually right over there. It's right there. So this right here is my little workstation gaming computer, and it's great. It's great because I have been able to talk to my friends on a regular basis, and that's been wonderful. I have been able to play any video games that I've ever wanted to from this thing. It's a beast. It's great. I could do so much with it, and it's got me through college. But there's a problem. It is a motivation killer. I spend way too much time on it watching YouTube for hours and hours and hours with nothing that is worth any sort of actual depth or knowledge. Like nothing on it really gives me that much. I mean, there's some stuff that I've watched and I've been like, wow, that was really interesting, or wow, you know, that's cool, but there's just stupid stuff sometimes. And I love it. It's great for what I want it to do, but I hate it because it just gives me so much unmotivation. And I catch myself sometimes on it for hours, and I think to myself, like, man, I literally just sat here on this thing, my awesome computer, for hours doing nothing. Nothing. And it's a hard habit to kick. Maybe other people have experienced it too. If you have, let me know what you've done to kick that, because that would be helpful. I want to start creating more. I want to start doing more with this. I want to start working on myself a lot more than I have been. And I think now's the time more than ever, because if I just continue on the same path, then it's going to be a mess, and I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do, because I'll just be stuck in a trapped, unmotivational pit. So hopefully this changes. If you guys have any tips, let me know. Okay, so it is about dinner time, and I wanted to just share with you guys something that I do at home that's really quick and really easy, that I do to eat. It's somewhat healthy, and eating healthy is like the number one thing. I'm not gonna try to give anybody health tips, because I am probably the worst person to get health tips from, like the worst person. I don't eat very well, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit better, step by step. Step by step. So the first thing is I actually get this 100%, here, let me see. So I get this sirloin beef. It's like a quick steak thing, and it's just thinly sliced steak. It comes frozen, and you're supposed to keep it frozen, but then I end up thawing it and marinating it. Servings per container, about 3, and I usually have about half, but the calories per serving is only 170, so it's not too bad in terms of its calories. And it's a good source of protein. It's got 23 grams of protein, and its fat is pretty low. It's at 8, so not super huge, but not super low either. So I guess it's kind of mixed. So I take some of this, I cut it out of its package. So I thaw that overnight, and then I cut it out of its package, and I put it in one of these plastic containers, and here it is right here, and it's marinating. And I marinate it with this Korean barbecue marinated sauce. It's by Bibigo. I don't know, just some kind of brand. But it's really good and actually tastes pretty close to like what bulgogi kind of tastes like. So I end up pouring this in here, and then I let it chill for about an hour. And then after that, I just get a pan, fry it up, cook it, and combine it with some rice. And it turns out to be pretty good. If you like Korean barbecue, it's definitely right up your alley. So that is my bulgogi dish that I like to make. It's pretty easy to do, and it's really tasty. The only thing is that normally I would use white rice, but I didn't have any white rice, so I had to use this prepackaged fried rice that we've had in there for a while. So had to get rid of it, had to use it, trying to save money and eventually buy groceries soon. But anyways, it's really good, really tasty. It is not easy. And I'm hoping that I get this burst of energy at least every other day, hopefully. But it's not easy to start this, and it's not easy to just get up and do something and change it. And that might be one of the worst ways to stick with something, getting up and just doing it out of nowhere. But sometimes that's how I feel like I operate. And hopefully, if I keep up with that, I'll be able to train some more, make some more endurance, and eventually be able to stick with something and have something going for me. So So yeah, I think that's enough rambling for now. Maybe this is a short video. Maybe I added in something else that would make this a little bit longer. Who knows? But I hopefully will be able to do more of these and more of the working out, and maybe even record that progress so that I have somewhat of a little journal to keep going with. So yeah, hopefully that all works out. I guess only time will tell. Thanks for checking in. See you guys later. Oh, all right, time to do push-ups and squats again. I mean, if you keep with it, it's a lot of fun and it's really good exercise, but I'm having some really tough times staying motivated. I'm trying to eat right, I'm trying to do a little bit better, but man, it's grueling to just go and do some workouts on the... What was that? Hello? Oh. What is this? Ring Fit Adventure? It's a Nintendo Switch game. I don't know who left it on my front door. I don't know. What even is... Whoa.